Police, don't move! Room secure, hands up!
The hospital room door burst open with a loud bang. 2 police officers rushed inside, led by the guard who had heard my scream through the window. "What is going on here?" one of them shouted. Mrs. Victoria Lawson immediately stepped back, trying to compose herself. "This is a misunderstanding," she said quickly. "My daughter-in-law is mentally unstable. She just gave birth." But the officers had already taken in the scene: the broken bottle on the floor, the syringe in Dr. Felicia Grant's trembling hand, the blood dripping from her bite wound, and me lying on the floor clutching my motionless baby. "Drop the syringe now," the second officer commanded firmly. Dr. Grant hesitated. "I said drop it." The syringe fell to the ground. One of the officers rushed to me. "Ma'am, are you okay?" "They injected my baby," I cried weakly. "Please, help him." The words barely left my mouth before a team of nurses and another doctor rushed into the room, drawn by the chaos. They immediately took Noah from my arms and began emergency procedures. "Get the neonatal team now," one nurse shouted. Mrs. Lawson tried one last time. "She's lying," she screamed. I was only trying to protect my son's reputation. But the officer had already picked up the syringe carefully with a handkerchief. "What's in this injection?" he asked Dr. Grant coldly. Dr. Grant's lips trembled. Sweat formed on her forehead. I can explain." "You can explain at the station," the officer replied. They handcuffed her. Mrs. Lawson gasped in shock as another officer stepped toward her. "You are under arrest for attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and assault." "No. You can't do this," she shrieked. "Do you know who I am?" "Yes," the officer said calmly as he cuffed her hands behind her back. "You're under arrest." She struggled, shouting threats, but it was over. The police escorted both women out of the room as hospital staff filled the space. I was lifted gently onto the bed again, shaking and weak. Minutes felt like hours. Finally, the neonatal doctor turned to me. "Your baby is alive." I broke down in tears. The substance injected was harmful, but we acted quickly. "He's critical, but he's fighting." My little Noah was transferred to intensive care. Later that night, my husband Ethan arrived, breathless and horrified after receiving the police call. When he saw me bruised and fragile in the hospital bed, tears filled his eyes. "My mother did this?" he asked in disbelief. I nodded slowly. He held my hand tightly. "She will never come near you again. I promise."